The Dolphins defense packs it in now, going with the 46. First down at the 21. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete. Here's our look at the Jaguars offense. They were very sloppy last week, turning the ball over 6 times.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
Allen Hurns with the grab. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. And with that touchdown, they've grabbed the lead here early in the first.
Boy, it's always nice to jump out to lead in a football game. It just takes pressure off of you. And what it does, it puts the pressure on the other team. A good spot after scoring that touchdown.
Extra point was good. Williams running this one out. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. Tannehill set in the pistol. First down at the 20. Landry's got it. Screenplay. James, 16.
Well, as you saw... receiver make the catch. I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
The Jaguars with a nickel look here on defense. First down and 10. Over to Cameron. Picks up 8 here.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him.
Second down after that pass play.
The Dolphins now move the chains.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
First down at the 50. Tannehill gives it up. Ends up picking up 3 yards. Now, here's a look at the Dolphins' offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once. The Dolphins lined up, bunch formation. Second down and 7.
It's intercepted!
You hate to dig an early hole, but that's what's happened here with the early interception thrown.
Yeah, good job on the defense, but I'll tell you, you got to make sure as a quarterback when you throw an interception early in the game that you don't let it get into your head and give self-doubt. Stay positive, go out there, be aggressive, and play that way.
Loss of a couple that time. Bortles will be taking this snap out of the pistol. He is tackled at the 40-yard line. Here's how the Dolphins defense. This is an aggressive bunch that a week ago came up with 6 sacks. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. 2 tight ends on the field here. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 40. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
It'll be 3rd and 7 now after that incompletion.
The Jaguars get set at the line and need to get to the 46 for a first. Bortles standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3 and out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Dolphins, I have to wonder, where are they going to be mentally after that last drive when they were moving the football only to give it away on an interception? How are they going to be out there on this possession?
Well, I think it's tough. I really do, Jim. You know, nowadays, quarterbacks, it seems like all we judge them on, do they throw interceptions or not? And once you throw one, it's out there. You've got to get over that mental block, and you've got to keep playing hard.
You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field. The coach's challenge is not answered. The play on the field will stand.
Yeah, that's a tough. Yeah, I think if it was up to me in this situation in the game, I would not have challenged, knowing those timeouts, how important they are. We'll see if that lost timeout comes back and hurts him.
The Jaguars lined up in the nickel. First down at the 22.
Looking for some daylight up the middle.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Dolphins will take the snap from the 25. Has the reception all alone. Stills takes the hit and is brought down.
Well, when you're playing this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant patterns.
Moving it to the other side of the field at the 49.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Williams lined up outside on the right.
Knocked down as he fires it.
And now here's the Jags defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers.
Second and 10. The ball is taken out of his hands.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense at 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
The Dolphins now on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in 3rd down situations. The Jaguars defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Easy catch there. No one near him.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play.
Handoff made. Smith's there to make the tackle.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
The Dolphins snap it at the 26. It's caught by Devontae Parker.
Gains 16. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He didn't take the bait. He didn't throw it down the football field. He threw it short to the open receiver, and we've seen it so many times. Throw it to the guy who's open and see if the defense can make the tackle.
Will go ground. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
2nd and goal from the 10. Jay Ajayi.
Touchdown, Miami Dolphins.
That's his first touchdown catch of the season. The Dolphins can tie it up with the point after.
And the point after is good. The Dolphins getting ready to kick it away.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Jaguars' offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
First down at the 18.
And Jones in on the tackle.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
2nd down here after that run play.
The Dolphins defense now is going to go nickel. Bortles got it in the gun. On the money.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Here we go. 39.
Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
3rd and 10. And it's batted down.
The Jaguars put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Landry's got it on the return.
Tackle down at the 42-yard line.
The Dolphins love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Dolphins at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Tannehill's back in shotgun formation.
Launching it deep. Nice catch. The Dolphins are across for the touchdown. As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they've grabbed the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first.
The Jags are ready to return the kick.
Taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Jaguars got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3-and-out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
The Dolphins with a nickel look here on defense. Running room. Tackles made, and that'll move the chains. 1st and 10. And it's complete to Julius Thomas.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up.
Here we go now.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver. Handoff.
And Jones in on the tackle.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. Heaving it down the field.
Everbank Field is our site today. Second quarter about to get underway.
All set to punt here.
Landry's got it now. That attempted punt return really sets back this offense now. They were expecting a whole lot more by their special teams. The Dolphins offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
That's a gain of 6. The Dolphins are looking good so far, Phil, and a lot of that has to do with the passing game. Tannehill's been in rhythm so far today.
He has been in rhythm. He is hot. Some days, Jim, when you warm up, you know you have it, and that's what happened to this guy today. When he was warming up, he had it, and he has it in the game.
Tannehill's taking off. What a catch. That's 5 receptions on the day.
Incredible catch there by the receiver as he goes vertical and comes down with the football and the catch.
We see these incredible catches every single week. Right now, the most talented guys in the NFL might be the wide receivers. They can just do everything. Run, jump, run routes, and make these incredible catches.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Second down and 8.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays, to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit him, that football came loose, incomplete pass.
Now looking at third down.
Williams is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Very nearly intercepted.
The Dolphins don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner.
What a difficult spot to be in from here.
20, 45, 45. Left.
Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun.
He makes the catch.
The Jaguars trail here in the first half, Bill, but you can't say there aren't some positives here. Bortles doing what he can to keep them in the game.
Well, they are losing, but you cannot blame the offense. The offensive line doing a good job giving the quarterback time, and the offensive coordinator, he's sitting over there going, he doesn't know which play to call because everything is working in the passing game.
And And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down.
Here we go. 339. Back 58. Rail.
Throws the pass. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Back 58. Rail.
3rd and 5. He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted. Still on his feet. Tackles made.
Alonso's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
The Dolphins take it from the 43.
Searching for space to the right. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense. Look out, the defense is showing a blitz here.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 2nd down and 5.
They'll go ground. And Williams is there to take him down.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Press coverage all the way. 1st and 10.
He'll get it again.
That's a gain of 6. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Tannehill's lined up. 2 tight ends set.
2nd and 4. The give. Muscles through the defender.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Midway, 2nd quarter. Toss to the outside. Touchdown, Miami. And a 2nd touchdown on the game. They're doing a terrific job of keeping the pressure on here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, they have kept the pressure on. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, sometimes players can't make a play because they just don't have the confidence. Now it's up to the coach. Change those calls on the defensive side. Maybe find something that worked and give your players some confidence.
Right there at the 20.
The Jaguars offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
1st down at the 20. To the ground. That's a gain of 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second and 3 after that last carry. The wide receiver in motion. Gets the handle here. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. Play clock's running down. It's going to be a delay of game penalty. Third down after the penalty.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Screen. Reaches out and grabs it. That's a gain of 6.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
He's tackled at the 30. 2-minute warning. Great starting position here for the offense. The Jaguars packing the box here. 46 formation. First down at the 30. Scanning the field. Look at Fowler make the play on the quarterback.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line at the 38.
The Dolphins come to the line with a bunch set. Tannehill's ready for the snap, empty backfield.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. It's caught by Landry.
Third and 9 following the reception. The Dolphins will set up. The 20 is the first down line. Tannehill from the gun. The Dolphins get a first down.
From inside the red zone. Staying with the passing game on first down. And intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
It's a 2 tight end formation. First down at the 17. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Well, you got to know the situation as a player. Even if the coaches didn't tell you this, you should know it. When you get a chance inside of 2 minutes to get out of bounds, you do it.
Takes the hit, throws.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Third and 9 coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Bortles going to take it from the gun. Looking long.
He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
And it'll be Nortman back to punt. Landry's going to look for space now. And a run back of about 4. The Dolphins back onto the field. Of course, the last drive they had it looked like they were going to put up some points, only to watch the football get picked off in opponent's territory.
Smart defensive coach they're going against in this game today. He knows how to put his players in positions to make plays, and he did that last drive, and they came up with the INT.
Was that on the quarterback, or was that just a great play by the defender?
I'm giving most of the credit to the defender. It's just a good play.
Second and 10 coming up.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Fowler's all over the ball carrier.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. The second half is officially underway. Williams going to test the coverage this time. Williams tackled down at the 17. That return's good for about 24. The Dolphins come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. And Parker has a reception.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down.
Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun. Jarvis Landry with the catch.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
First down coming up. That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving them hand signals.
Pulls it in. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. That
touchdown early in the third quarter certainly gives them full command of this game, Phil.
Well, let me coach up the defense here a little, Jim. What you did in that drive was just not good enough. Change your strategy. Be more aggressive. You're down in the game. We're in the second half. Now it's time to make things happen.
And he'll start his return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Jaguars weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Oh, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
second down after going to the ground game the first play.
The Dolphins out now in a 4-6 formation. They'll run it here. Has 12 on this play. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. Bortles will be taking this snap out of the pistol. Looking long. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
I know his quarterback coach is going to yell at him when he goes to the sideline. When you're throwing the long pass down the field, don't underthrow it like that.
That's second down coming up.
The Dolphins will come out in the dime.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
Here we go. Ace.
Trying to beat the play clock.
Connects with Thomas.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Bortles' completion percentage, 40% on the day.
Ace. Green 90. Green 90. Black 58 rail.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
3rd and 5.
He's wide open for the grab. That's reception number 2 for him.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. With in-zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got in this last play. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Here's the handoff. And Wake in on the tackle.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Left. Here we go.
2nd and 8.
And off the mark on that short throw.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
The Jaguars, pistol set here.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Left.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
Black 58 rail. Left.
3rd down and 8.
Handoff made.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Dolphins defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The kick is through for 3.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
Williams is going to start his return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Dolphins could have asked for this third quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far, as they've just continued to do what they were doing in the first half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here.
Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact. Well, that was some defensive effort that time to knock the ball away and deny the reception.
Yeah, beautiful job. A good defense called by the defensive coordinator, but the defender timed it perfectly. That's what it's all about in the NFL. You got to time up these throws and catches and hits exactly, and the defender did it that time.
It'll be 3rd down.
The Dolphins come out in a bunch set.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to the left. The Dolphins really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Robinson's got a chance this time.
That's a gain of 8. The Jaguars step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Wake's able to read that play and make the hit.
Looking at this deficit, you wonder how much more they're going to try to run the football because it has not been there for the taking all game long.
Yeah, the running game's been terrible. Hard to win a game in the NFL when you're one-dimensional. But if you want to win today's game, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. Throw the football. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Jaguars take it from the 38. Thomas has the catch.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
They still face 3rd and 6, even after that last successful pass play.
The Jaguars will line up. First down markers right at the 47-yard line.
The running back goes in motion. 3rd and 6.
The Jaguars now move the chains. The football just inside the 40 at the 39.
Now 1st and 10. They'll go ground. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
2nd down and 5.
And the immediate handoff to the fullback.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run.
Here we go.
And he'll hand it off to the fullback. Now inside the 30 at the 29.
Here we go.
1st down at the 29. Bortles going to scramble. Has to extend for that one, and he's got it. That's his first reception today. The Jaguars have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20.
1st down and 10.
Handoff out of the eye. That picks up 11.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Back to him.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
They are staring at the end zone just a yard away. 2nd and goal at the 1. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
Tim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
3rd and goal from the 1.
That's a touchdown, and that tightens things up.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line, isn't it? 3rd and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
The Jaguars getting ready to kick it off. Tannehill will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback.
The Dolphins offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Double tight end formation.
First down at the 20. The ball lands in the hands of Landry.
And it's Paul Kozlowski who makes the hit.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
The Dolphins have the football as the fourth quarter gets started. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. The Dolphins are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. Playing press coverage to the outside.
From the gun, Tannehill.
Got a flag.
Incomplete, looking underneath that time. At the 45-yard line.
First and 10.
Airing it out. The ball is jarred loose.
Jim, when you look at drop passes in the NFL, it's almost always for the same reason. They take their eyes off the football, the receivers, just before it gets there. And when you do that, that little bit of lack of concentration will cause you to drop the pass.
Second down and 10. And he's brought down right at the 42.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7.
No huddle time.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
And it's swatted away.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on 3rd down.
This is going to be a long field goal attempt. No good. No good.
All right, he misses the field goal. It's just wide, and it's the one position on the field where the pressure can get to a player. The kicker has to stand there and think about it. He did, and he got tight. That's why he missed it.
First down at the 49.
Looking across the middle. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Second and 10.
Handoff. Wide to the left. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Bortles will be taking this snap out of the pistol.
They motion the receiver around to the other side. First and 10. Slashes to the left side.
The Jaguars get a first down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
All set up now at the 21.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
First down at the 21.
And it's caught by Allen Hurns. And now they'll try over again on second down.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
2nd down and 10. Makes the play one-handed.
Robinson, such a great athlete. And of course, you got to be a great athlete to be able to make a catch like that.
Just a yard away from pay dirt.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. The get, and that'll close the gap. That touchdown tightens things up quite a bit. They may not have all the time in the world to work with, but they've got enough that there is still a distinct possibility they can make a run at the lead.
You said the right word. It is tighten things up here in this football game. And can the defensive coordinator, can he not tighten up? Go out there, be fast and loose, call some plays to help those defensive players out.
Takes another handoff. That hurts. The 2-point try is denied. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick. And Williams is going to run this one out. Breaks free. No one's going to get him now. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
It's still one of the most exciting plays in football, isn't it? When you return a kick from your own end zone and take it all the way down the field and score a touchdown. Great moves that time by the kick returner.
The point after is good. The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Jaguars ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 25. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
Left, go. Ready, blue 45, blue 45.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Going for the deep ball. What a catch. 3rd catch today so far. The Jaguars continue to pass the football. When they have, they've looked in one familiar direction. Robinson's been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, you're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
Midway through the 4th quarter. Robinson's got it on a pass that had something taken off of it.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
First down here. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. This play set up by the long gainer. And Jones in on the tackle. Wasting little time. 2nd and goal from the 6. Got drilled as he throws it.
When you get 3rd goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
breaking huddle at the 6.
Black 58, real. Black
The
58,
Jaguars
right
all bunched up here as they get set at the line.
Z.
3rd and goal from the 6.
Intercepted.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line. Defensive line shifted to the right there.
Set up screen. Fairley's the one who made the big stop.
The defense stops the clock.
Press coverage all the way. 2nd down and a long way to go.
It's caught by Devontae Parker.
3rd down.
The Dolphins come out with a split backfield. Tannehill standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And they can't connect. Just when you thought the receiver might run under that pass, the pass, in fact, is thrown too far. Incomplete.
It was overthrown a little bit, no doubt about it, and I have no problem with that. I just thought it was the wrong time to call a deep throw down the field. I was expecting a run or a short throw. No. We get the deep throw, and what do we get? An incompletion.
The Jaguars offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? That time it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
Getting set as fast as they can.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Third down following the incompletion.
The Jaguars get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. The Jaguars snap it up at the 26. The Jaguars now move the chains. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
First down at the 42. Outside now on the toss.
Jim, not second-guessing the running of the football in a situation like this. Even though you're down, it's late in the game. You're trying to catch the defense off guard. That time it didn't work. You just picked up a few yards.
Second down and 7. Wants to go deep. And they're man in for the touchdown.
That's a wonderful catch by the receiver, getting his first touchdown of his rookie year and making that catch. That is the first of many to come for him.
Driving extra point is good. The Jaguars preparing for the onside kick.
Well, I don't think they had any choice. He had to go for the onside kick there, and really the kick is just not good enough to give his teammates a chance for recovery, and now the game is probably over.
The Dolphins offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9.
They bring in the extra tight end. Tannehill gives it up. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. This is 3rd down. Corners formation here for the defense. Going deep. Snatches it with one hand.
I give the offense credit here, Jim, because this is a nice job. They knew if they got 1 first down, it would probably seal the game, and they got it done. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Smith's all over that offense and brings him down.
Well, Jim, if they got the lead, there's not much time left. Run the football on this clock, keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances, don't jump off sides, don't create a penalty, and put 2 hands on the ball.
This was a close one that came down to the wire. What's that feeling on the sideline right now on the winning side?
Oh, it's awesome. When games are close, you're down on the sideline, you look up there every once in a while, and you go, oh, I hope we can find a way to win this game today. They did it. It is truly extremely exciting once you get it done.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.